you, I already know, and some of you might be hearing me for the first time, I'm not sure. I'm talking to you from my home office in Melbourne, Australia. And today, what we're going to do is, as we've announced, it's a special members webinar. Now, just to give you some insights into what I will be sharing with you, I'm going to be talking to you about some of the things that are being done with Homepage Pays itself. You can see I've got Homepage Pays version 2 up on the screen now, so if you're queued in, you'll be able to see that. I'll be talking to you about some of the things that will be being worked on right now as far as to get us ready to release it to free members, and there's some exciting stuff happening there. There's also some things that I won't be able to share with you today. I can tell you that the company is working on 2 top secret projects as far as products are concerned, and they're very close to being just about ready to be released, and yet we haven't mentioned them. So you don't know anything about them, and they're very exciting projects, let me tell you, and I'm pretty sure that within the next 2 weeks they will be announced, and you might even be able to start getting a glimpse of what they are as well. But as I say, I can't tell you much about them on today's webinar. I'll also talk to you about some of the great updates that we've already done on our websites, and I want to share with you, if time permits, I'll share with you a system that in a previous company, as many of you know, I've been fortunate to earn millions of dollars in the home-based business or networking industry. I've been at the top leadership levels of multiple companies. I've had my failures as well, by the way. It hasn't been all roses. But this system I'm going to share with you, it's a very simple system, and in a previous program, people that I teamed up with personally, right? People I teamed up with personally that followed this system, in their first year, they all earned 6 figures. Some of them got to 7 figures, so in excess of $1 million. I know the system works, and let me tell you, the company we were with only had 1 income stream. It didn't have anywhere near the marketplace, the power, or the stability of what we have here with Smart Media. So just imagine what you can do, especially when you consider the timing of, because now is the perfect time for that system, because now all of our Ultimate members have access to this incredible product you can see on the screen, Homepage Pays version 2. So let me firstly show you something. Now what I'm going to show you is not a finished marketing thing, but I'm going to share a glimpse with you just so you can have a look at it and you can start to get an idea of where we're going with Smart Media, with our branding. And I'm going to go to this website here. You should be able to see on your screen now, Smart Media Technologies, but this is not your smart, this is a mock-up that's been made. Now if you have a look on the screen, what you should be able to see right in the middle, your own branded social network with a built-in viral growth engine. That is Homepage Pays today. That's the best way that we can explain. Now that we've got Homepage Pays version 2, the Ultimate member, it's your own branded social network. And it's got a built-in viral growth engine just simply because your free members get incentives to give it away, right? You look at the branding that we've already got on Homepage Pays. You know about the branding down here with the basic branding, the special website branding. Have a look at this brought to you by here. What if I said to you we're even going to, at some point, I don't know when, that you're even going to be able to, companies will be able to white label this and get their name up here as well. There's some really exciting things coming with the branding, but what we already have now is absolutely incredible. And you can give this away to anyone, so that means you're giving away your own branded social network. Now, for me personally, when I think of that, what comes to my mind, I can go back, you know, even before I got into the direct sales industry. I can tell you a company that as soon as I mention their name, you're all going to know then that you're going to have heard of them, right? And that's Herbalife. Now, Herbalife became a billion-dollar company, and I can tell you they really, a major portion of that success was on a marketing campaign. And that marketing campaign was incredible. one of the most incredibly successful marketing campaigns I'm aware of in the direct sales industry, and that was lose weight now, ask me how. They had all of their members going out. They had buttons and everything else. Lose weight now, ask me how. And that was how they introduced Herbalife and Herbalife's products. Branding is so important. I can tell you about another company that only just recently, very recently, they were a company that, and I'll go back to this page so you can have a bit of a look at it while I'm talking. They were a company that I would call like that. They were, for about 8 years, they were just plodding along. No really knew much about them. And then all of a sudden they came out with a new product and a brand. And all of a sudden they became one of the biggest companies in the direct sales industry. I'm sure you've heard of them. You probably don't even know of them by the company name, Freelife. Goji, they were the ones that first brought Goji juice to the marketplace. They made a few mistakes. But just have a look at it. Your own branded social network. And then if you go up, now if I click on number 1, it talks about the dynamic buttons. And you know, down here we're going to do stuff with someone and they just come there and they say, oh, I want to know about the top sites, or I want to know about the viral lead generation system. They click on that and that will bring it up. About the list building system, click on it and it brings it. Ava just wanted to get something here very quickly for us, and that's why we've got this to show you today. This is not a finished product. You can go and look at this yourself. You just go to smartmediatechnologies.com without your username. But there are some things to be done with this. I can tell you that we're building a whole campaign, marketing campaign. There'll be videos on all of these things put together and much more. Okay, so very, very powerful. So that's one part. And for me personally, as I mentioned, look, just imagine if you went out and you know, and you just start saying to people, have you heard of Jobson? Now, Jobson just is your own branded social network for short, right? And someone's going to say, no, what's that? Well, it's your own branded social network. Imagine if when Facebook was getting started, you had an opportunity to give it away to everyone on Facebook and they came on it and they see your name on Facebook when they went there. So it was like your Facebook, and when they used it, you made money. Can you see how powerful that is? I don't know about any of you, whether you're excited by that or not, but in my experience, you know, I suppose I'm a bit of an excitable chap, really. I get excited about anything, but I'm hoping, I'm trying to tone it down in this webinar for you, but my excitement around just this marketing campaign and what we're going to do with it. You know, we're going to have a magazine around it, there's going to be videos around it, flyers, you know, you name it, we're going to be able to do it with this, and obviously what you're seeing on the website is just an explanation. Also think it gives us the opportunity now, with V2 now being available, now you've got the opportunity to go out and sell what we have now, because you can go out and talk to people about this branding, the pay-per-click advertising packages, and this incredible branding product. And when people buy it, obviously that generates income for you, and they get the product straight away. They've got access to homepage page version 2 straight away. All of the branding is working. Now I can tell you, over the coming weeks, that branding is going to take a quantum leap forward in some of the things that we're doing. But what we have now is absolutely incredible. So that's that side of it. Now let's talk to you a little bit about some of the things that are already on this website. Now I know most of you, because you're leaders, you're already up to date on this information. So what I'm going to share with you, you probably already know, so it might not seem like an update to you. However, there's some of you here that might not know about this, and that's what we have to think about, the person who doesn't know about it. For example, on this product page here on the website, have you kept up to date with all the things that are on here now? This product page has had a massive revamp. You've got the who, what, why video. Who is Smart Media? What do they do? And why does someone win when they become a member of Smart Media? You've got the PDF they can download. This is a great introduction to Smart Media and our products. And then they can go to the free member in the sub menu here and learn all about the free member video and all about our free member program, all right here on the website. They can go and learn all about the basic package, the basic plus package, the professional package. All of this information is on this product page. Now, this is an incredible product page for you. It really demonstrates the value of the products that we are selling right now. The professional package, and down the bottom of these, it gives them the option to go to comparison sheet, get more information on our product vouchers, or go to the join page there. They can download a PDF. You'll also notice that we've got the pay-per-click banner advertising all on this product page. The video, a great PDF on our branding and advertising. All the information there. The browser add-on has all been brought here to really explain that the browser add-on is an added value service that we offer to our members and the benefits of that. And then there's a video on it and all of that. So that's all been updated. The opportunity page has been updated now. Now, I know most of you already know this, but this thing here is absolutely incredible in this video here. Anyone who you know, including you, if you want to know how to make money, get a copy of this PDF, get a copy of this video. That's how you make money here, guys. If you want to know how to make a few dollars a week, hundreds, thousands of dollars, I'm going to share with you in a moment how you can be making money while you're sleeping. You know, it's, for me here in Melbourne, I don't know what time it is for you. Some of you, it's very, very early in the morning. For others, you know, your day's just getting started. Some of you haven't even got to sleep yet. But when I go to bed in a few hours from now, I'll go to sleep. When I wake up in the morning, I make money. That's what this video shows you how to do, how you can do that. We'll talk a little bit about that in a moment. Then if you go into the, you log into your virtual office. Now, we're calling it the virtual office. I don't know whether you like this or not, but me personally, you know, you hear all about this cloud computing. Okay, I'm only giving you some of my thoughts. We've got an incredible virtual office here that the company gives us as part of the package. It's incredible value, and we never sell it. I can't believe we don't. Like, I've been in companies that they don't give you anywhere near this sort of stuff. It's incredible. And, you know, you get your own accounting system, training, marketing, the business control, the support, the Smart Media products, incredible. And I call it your virtual office up in the cloud because everyone relates to cloud computing now. It's a new buzzword, you know what I mean? So if that helps you at all, great. Now, with the Smart Media products section, this has been totally revamped again. When your new member gets started as an Ultimate member, they can click here. They go straight here and they can log straight into Homepage Pays V2 and get access. They can go and learn all about the branding packages. This is the branding setup. Have you gone there and had a look at what's in there? Makes it very easy. Everything's there to set up, all in one place. So all of the products in the back office are all in one place. You've got the browser add-on there. You've got all about the pay-per-click advertising. We've moved it all out of marketing because it really wasn't marketing. That was our product that we were selling. People were getting confused. They didn't know, you know, sure, we can use this product to market Smart Media business, but it's the product we sell so that people can use it to market anyone, any business. Have you seen this pay-per-click system? This is all working, and what the company has gone to a great deal of expense for. We heard from our leaders that they wanted to be able to go and click on this ad. Now, if I click on that ad, that advertiser pays for that. Now, they're paying for this advertisement, right? They're paid for that because I clicked on it. Now, I'm just going to close that ad up, but now I don't want that advertiser to pay. So if I go in, if I look at the tracking system, and I don't know if you're aware, this is where you just go into your pay-per-click in the media products area, the pay-per-click and tracking system. Now there's the ad I clicked on, right? And that's what that advertiser paid. Now what I'm going to do, see this little button here called the honor system? I'm going to click on that and I'm going to give that money back to the advertiser. See, give back the clicks in the last, so I'm going to click on that and submit it and give that back to the advertiser, because I don't want the advertiser to pay. But can you see the benefit of that? You can now go out and demonstrate Homepage Pays version 2. Remember all those wowzers out there that said we were never going to get pay-per-click working? You remember those people? I can remember those people about 6 months ago. Some of you were in the room. I shouldn't call you a wowzer. It was just, you know, that was just how you were feeling at the time, and that's me being terrible. And I shouldn't say that because you were just in that space, and that's fair enough. But this now shows you, you know, for me, look at the millions of dollars that this company's invested. To say that they're not going to not going to get the pay-per-click started, it was a silly statement, guys. It really was. But now we're proving that, because I've just showed you. I just clicked on it, and I just showed you there, and we've even got it where you can give the money back to the advertiser. Remember, Anita did an incredible presentation today talking about the dynamic bar and the meaning of dynamic, and why David called it the dynamic bar, because it's constant energy in motion is what dynamic means, and that's what our dynamic bar, it follows the person wherever they go on the internet, whether they use the top sites, they add the add-on or through the search engines, and that means our advertisers are advertising on our dynamic bar. When you buy the branding, you're branding on the dynamic bar. Now I know you already know that, guys, but if you weren't on Anita's presentation, you missed it. And it was an incredible product presentation that she actually explained the value. And our advertisers is what funds this company. What fuels the company. So by us being able to have that honor system in place, that's very important. So all of these things are already in place. They're the updates there. And then in your Go Smart Media website, when someone opts in for more information, they've got this video. It's a 17-minute video which is all about how you make money with smart media. They've got the free video and they've got the advertising video. So this is a complete marketing system for you. You don't need to go out and buy someone else's marketing system or do any of that. This is all here. This promotes your smart media business. Anyone that you go and talk to, if they want to know about becoming a free member, they just click there and then they go straight and register. If they want to know about becoming an ultimate member, they watch that video and then click. If they want to know about the advertising, they watch that video and then they choose. Do they want to become an ultimate member, a free member, or more information? I know most of you already know all of this, but I know that we've got a huge room here today, and there's some of you are so far out of date you didn't even know this was all available to you. That's the system that's there, friends. This is just so simple. It really is. It is so simple. Now let me share with some things that you might not know. What we are about to do is, this is what the company is working on. We're on home. Now we're going to make, see, this is the home layout. See this home layout here? We are going to make this the showcase. And once this is done, free members will have access to Homepage Pays. Now what needs to be done to make this the showcase? Well, as we know, there are some things that aren't completed and there are some things that are. And what we want to do is make sure that everything on this home layout is completed, no bugs, working perfectly. In fact, a couple of things that are there, we're even going to improve them. Okay? So the home layout is getting a new design. Very, very interesting. What we've found is one of our most popular, well, not one of the most, it is the most popular feature. I know that there's a lot of our leaders on this call today that just love the Smart Chirp. They love this feature here. This is one of our most popular features on Homepage Pays, and it's definitely our most popular communication feature. In fact, many of our members are using it as a chat, and many of our members go, instead of on this home here, they're actually going into My Connection to use the Smart Chirp. So what we're going to do is the Smart Chirp, what's in this area here is going to be moved to the home page. Okay, simple enough job, and it's going to be more prominent than what it is there. So Smart Chirp is going to be on the home. There's a few other things that are going to be done to the design, and what I can guarantee you is everything on the home page is going to be finished. For example, if there are any games that aren't completed, then they'll be moved over. See the game section over here. This game section will have all of the other games and smart media games in it. We'll still have some games on the home page, but only the ones that are completely finished and playable will stay there. The others will move there until they are completely finished for us to release to free members, okay? Because we know that we want to get the free members as soon as possible. Hands up, everyone who'd like us to get the free members as soon as possible. Hit the hand on your control panel. Okay, I'm seeing a few, but there's a few people that don't want to get it as soon as possible. Oh, no, I can see those hands going. Well, that's what this is all about, right? That's what it's all about. So thank you for that. That's what we're looking to do. As another example, you all know that we're going to have the top sites area where you can bookmark it, the first tab, and then also where the professional member can actually have their branding websites there. Same with the fantastic videos. So that needs to be done. Okay, we want to get that done before we release to free members because it enhances our branding. The dynamic bar. This is the dynamic bar for V1. So this is getting a complete makeover. And let me tell you, wow, this I am really excited by. This is going to become the showcase for our branding. It's going to be an incredible dynamic bar, let me tell you. Absolutely. We're actually naming this the dynamic bar branding. It was called basic text branding. We're going to call it dynamic bar branding. Nice, sexier name, right? So we're getting everything ready. So when we go out to free members, so all of those things are happening. A couple of other things in the My Friends area. We've got some incredible feedback from all of our Ultimate members and especially from some of our leaders. And this My Friends area is getting a complete revamp to make it more friendly as far as groups and all of that is concerned. And once that is done, that'll tie very much into this new Smart Chirp system. This Smart Chirp, I believe, will become the most, not only the most popular feature on our system, it will become the most popular feature of any communication feature of any social network. That's only my opinion. I've been talking to a couple of major leaders that we have who understand internet marketing, and they were so grateful and so excited about this stuff we're talking about with the Smart Chirp and what's being done there. So that gives you an idea of that sort of stuff. And then once we're ready for that, we will then be saying, hey, the home is the showcase. And then everything over here, there'll be products here that are already completely finished, but just not on home. There'll be others that are still under development. And what you'll be able to say to all of your free members and all of your team members, the showcase for this product is all there. And then all of these other products, they're under development. It means that this company is always progressing forward, always moving forward. And that's why no other company will ever be able to catch up to us. But even if they could copy the technology of what David and his team have spent millions of dollars, and you know, this technology has come from their security background, which has gone from over 15 years in that business. So, you know, companies just can't come up with this sort of stuff. It's incredible what they've got. So I hope that's giving you some great updates, friends. I've taken a half an hour to go on about all of that. I think I covered most of it. And what I'd like to do now, friends, is with that information I've shared with you, think about it. I hope you're excited about what we're talking about to make, does this make sense to you that this home here is the showcase and all of the great things on there already and a couple of other things that we're adding to it, improving the chirp, and anything there that's not completely finished, we'll finish it or we'll just move it until it is finished. So that then everyone that's there knows that everything there is in working order. Makes sense? The naming lights gets fixed, this add-on here, so the add-on's not in the way of the naming lights. And we're making some wonderful, as I said, we're talking about white labeling this up here. Now that's a secret. I don't know if I should have let that out or not, but I think that should make all of you excited that you'll be able to have something else that you could sell. Not everyone will want to, you know, some people might want to have that name, but others might want to have their name there or their company name up there. You know what I mean? And when you go into businesses, you know, you've got the brought to you by there. So there's lots of really great things, and all of these things are being worked on right now. As I mentioned to you, these two secret projects that those of you who have heard David or know anything about David Martin, our CEO, know that he's a visionary. He really is. He's a visionary. And let me tell you, these two secret projects he is excited about, friends, and rightly so. They're absolutely incredible. Absolutely. Everything I've shared with you is incredible, and these are just even more so. So think about it. You've got your own branded social network on that homepage. You've got all of this stuff already here. And you can go out today and start selling it and start making money. And what I want to talk to you about is a system. Now, I asked you before, I think all the hands are dead. Yeah, I've got rid of all the hands. Now, what I want to ask someone now, I want to ask all of you, as I mentioned to you, I'll go to bed in a few hours, and when I wake up, I can come to the computer and check the computer, and I can go into this accounting area. I can go here and check my reports, and while I'm sleeping, I'm making money. And that's because I've built for myself what I call a financial pipeline. And I've taught this before. I've taught people how to do it before in companies that didn't have anywhere near what we have here. And what I want to know from all of you in the room, and Carol, I want you to get ready to take a screenshot of this, okay? I really want you to take a screenshot of this. If you are not interested in getting paid while you sleep, making money while you sleep, or more importantly, once that pipeline's built, you'll get paid no matter what you're doing. You could be spending special time with your family and friends, going out on holidays. No matter what you're doing, even while you're sleeping, that money continues to come in. Is there anyone here today that is not interested in that? If you're not interested in that, please hit the hand on your control panel. I just want to see if, okay, so now I'm going to give you a chance because someone hit it and they might have thought I meant were they interested. I want you to hit the hand if you're not interested. You don't want to get paid while you're sleeping. Okay, so that means I'm talking to all of you are interested in that, right? So I've got your commitment to that. Okay, so if I can show you how to do that, that would be a good thing, yeah? All right, so let me go through and show you something. Now, it starts out by talking about the difference with carrying buckets and a pipeline. Now, what I mean by that is carrying buckets to me, I had a corporate job many years ago. Well, close to 20 years ago, I left it. I had a great job, but it was a job. And no matter how good that job was, if I stopped working, I stopped getting paid. So let me talk about the difference between it. And this is a make-believe story. Robert Kiyosaki was the first one I heard it from. People living in a small island village relied upon the water in that village for survival. And the well in the center of the village suddenly ran dry. The leaders called an emergency meeting where they discussed how could they solve the problem. Two people at that meeting agreed to deliver water to the village for 25 cents per gallon of water delivered. The first person was a man. You can see him over here. He made up this contraption. He started carrying 2 buckets from the lake filled with water back to the well, and he was getting 25 cents a gallon of water delivered. In other words, he had a job. He had a good job. He was doing a great deed for the village. They really needed the water. He was making money. He was working 12 to 14 hours a day, but if he didn't carry buckets, he didn't make any money. He was trading his time for money. The second person was the woman. She promised to deliver water, but said it might take her some time. She hired a contractor to construct a pump and a pipeline from the lake to the well. Now, she was doing all that work and wasn't making any money. However, she could see the vision. She was building a pipeline. When she'd finished it, turned on the pump, had a meter there to count the gallons of water, now she was earning money whether she was working or wasn't working. She could relax and collect the residual passive income for the rest of her life. What's the moral to the story? Women are smarter than men, right? But all you ladies already knew that. The moral to the story is, are you carrying buckets or are you building a financial pipeline? Carrying buckets is, I don't know you, you might not know me, but how many income sources do you have coming into your household? And how many of them need you to do work to get paid? If you stop working, do you stop getting paid? Then that means you're carrying buckets. Now, I'm not saying there's anything wrong with carrying buckets, but what you also want to do is build a pipeline so that once it's built, you can earn yourself a fortune. And that's what that video is that I do. Now, we can do that with smart media. Think of smart media. It allows you to tap into the biggest trend in history, the internet. And the three biggest trends on the internet are social networking, games, online advertising. Did you know that more than 50% of people who log into Facebook go there to play games? That's over 500 million people, 500 million. Smart Media is the only company in the world that's combined all of these trends and allows you to profit from them. The only one. There's no one else out there that does it. We have created a unique, game-changing, revolutionary advertising system. It allows you to tap into those fortunes being made online. You've all heard about the Googles and the Facebooks and how they generate billions of dollars from your internet activity. Well, they don't share it with you, and that's okay that they don't. Smart Media does with your own branded social network. They've created a game-changing system where the advertising can now actually pay you. And you can get all the information. These products are what generate the income streams. And when you buy these branding packages, you also go from a free member to an ultimate member in our program. And as an ultimate member, you can earn from up to 16 income streams. But let me tell you, all of these income streams are incredibly important. And they all work synergistically together. And all you need to do to build your pipeline, focus on your pipeline, and it will build all your other income streams. You see, guys, I'm not going to tell you how to suck eggs, but I am going to share with you my benefit of my experience. And if it benefits you, great. If you don't agree with me, that's okay too. I don't mind. But my job is to share with you the benefit of what I know and what I know to be a fact. And that is, this income stream here, the team commissions, build your pipeline. And if you focus on building your pipeline, like the lady did, all of these other income streams will build. Your free member network will build as a result of it. You will earn from the pay-per-click and the virtual goods income streams. You'll have people that will come and want to join as non-profit organizations. You'll have people who from other direct sales and affiliate marketers who want to join and buy these branding packages, and that'll generate the direct sales bonuses. They'll want to set up a pay-per-click advertising budget, which will generate that income. But if you focus on your pipeline, all of the rest will take care of itself. Let me give you an example. I'm sure a lot of you have heard the difference, the lesson from a penny. What would you prefer to have? $10,000 a day for 30 days, which is $300,000, right? Pretty good money. Or would you prefer to have a penny doubled for 30 days? Think about it. When you double a penny, it goes from 1 to 2 to 4. After 5 days, it's 5. 10 days, it's $5. 20 days, it's 5,000. But have a look after 30 days, it's over 5 million. That's 300,000. That's the power of duplication. It's the power of compounding. You know, John Paul Getty once said that he would much prefer to have 1% of the efforts of 100 people than 100% of his own efforts, because that creates leverage. And the team commissions creates that for you. Now, I'm not going to go into a lot of this. Look, the team commissions was created because we wanted to make it so simple that anyone can qualify for this. All you need to do is have 2 people go to your website and buy one of those branding packages. One goes in your left, one goes in your right. You're now qualified to earn team commissions. How simple is that? There's no hoops and loops to jump through. You don't have to become, you know, line up the sun, the start. Like, I've been in those programs where every month you're under more and more pressure. Otherwise, you lose the volume. If you're not at this leadership level, you don't get paid. You don't have to do that here with the team commissions. And then a portion of all of those branding packages and monthly subscriptions are transferred into points. The professional package, 200 points towards team commissions. The basic plus, the basic, the professional. Upgrade to professional is 100 points. The monthly subscription, 30 points. All of those points add up, and the computer looks after all this for you. You don't have to do anything. All you do is focus on your pipeline. And once you're qualified, all of the points in your two teams count. And every time you have 900 points, you know what the computer's job is? Is to search your left team and your right team to find the points to pay you. And every time you have 900 points with a minimum of 300 in the right or 300 in the left, now you can have more than 300 or more than 600, but it needs to be a minimum. You earn what we call a cycle team bonus. If you're at the basic or the basic plus level, you get $25 every time that happens. At the professional level, you get double for doing the same amount of work. That's just one of the many reasons why the professional package is the smartest way to get started, and it sets you up for success. Now think of that, friends. Think of it. Now, as I say, I don't care if you agree with me or not. I don't mind. I really don't mind. But I'm sharing with you, I know this works. I've earned millions of dollars doing this. So if you've got people who are telling you it doesn't, ask them how much they've done with their system. Okay? I'm telling you this works. I know it works. People, I had a lady who never earned more than $1,000 a month in a previous program where we only had this one income stream. She got the $10,000 a week in less than a year. This works, guys. Now, I'm going to share something with you that I promise you it won't happen like this. I'll guarantee you it won't. But it's going to use the power of how to build your pipeline focused on the team commissions. Now, just imagine if you were getting started today. You get started with the professional package. Why? Because it makes sense. Go and beg, borrow, whatever you have to do to get the $400 to buy that professional package. If you can't, then start at the lower package. But let's just pretend you get started at the professional package because you're going to get double the money here. And then your whole job, your only job is to go and give out your website. You don't have to sell anything. You don't have to convince anyone. You don't have to go out and try and get people to become free members or ultimate members. Don't worry about any of that. Just go out and give out your website, share the information. That's it. I know I'm getting on my pedestal here, guys and ladies, but that's all you have to do. Give out your website. The more people you give it away to. Now, you're going to have people who are saying, no, you give them the website, they say they're going to go there and they don't go there. Don't get upset about it. That's okay. Everyone's busy today. Just keep giving it out. Follow up with them and say, when do you think you'll get a chance to have a look at it? If you know them really well, you can be, say, what are you doing? You told me you were going to have a look. Go and have a look. Or just don't bother with them. Go on to the next person. And if you could just have 2 people come to your website and buy that professional package. If everyone just sells 2 of those branding packages, sells 2 branding packages. I'm not saying sponsor 2 people, recruit people. Sell 2 branding packages. It's a product. That's what generates the money, okay? If everyone just did that, everyone would make money. It's that simple. Now, let's say it takes you a month. Now, I know there's people in this room who did it in an hour, but it doesn't matter. There's no rush in it. But I'm going to give you an example over 1 year if you did only this in a month. And then let's say that's Tom and that's Ann. And then Tom and Ann, they want to build their pipeline. So they go out and they give out their website the next month. And 2 people go to Tom's website, 2 people go to Ann's website, and they buy that professional package. Now you've got 600 points in your left team and 600 points in your right team. Congratulations, you've qualified for a cycle pack. But wait a second, you only sold 2. How come you get paid on these? That's the power of the team commissions. Together, everyone achieves more. You see, all of those packs put points into the tree. Every time someone buys one and they're in your team, it doesn't matter who creates the sale. All the points count. Together, everyone achieves more. Now, if those people go out the next month and do the same thing, another 8 packs just got sold in your business. You didn't sell any, but you got paid on those points. Have a look at that. If everyone just did that in 1 year, two professional packages, 4 professional packages, 8, 16, 32. After 1 year, look at all of those professional packages, multiply that by 200 points, you would have earned over $90,000 in team commissions. Now, I guarantee you it won't happen like that. Not everyone will buy the professional package. You're going to have some people who don't tell anyone, and that's okay. That's okay, because you're not limited to 2. Now, think about that. Now think about it from the point of view of the pipeline. Now, the average person who works a job works 40 hours a week for 40 years. Now, I'm not making a job bad, okay? I'm not making it bad. I'm just talking about it's not smart if that's your only form of income. We're going to give you an alternative that can add to whatever you're doing. You could have other businesses. You can use this to promote your business and also earn an income from this. It's complementary to whatever else you're doing. If you've got a job, you can do this on a very part-time basis. Imagine 40 hours a week, that's 80,000 hours in a lifetime. I call that carrying buckets. Why? Because you're limited by how many hours can you work a day? How much can you get paid per hour? And in today's economic climate, how do you know you're going to keep your job or you can even get a job? Now compare that to the example I just gave you. At the end of a year, think of all of those people that are in your team. You'd only introduce 2. Now, you're not reduced to 2, but in that example, you'd only personally introduce 2. Let's say if 1,000 of those people put an hour in a day in their business, working in the productivity of their business. That's 1,000 hours of activity that benefits your business. That means in 80 days, you would have a lifetime of work, 80,000 hours that it takes you to do carrying buckets. What would you prefer, carry buckets or build a pipeline? And the good news is, why would you stop at 2? You see, you can go out and share this with anyone, anywhere in the world, and right now you have what we call first mover advantage. You know, who could you share it with? Well, think about it. To me, anyone who's in the home-based business, and I understand that industry as good as anyone out there, anyone who's an affiliate market, an internet market, a network market, a party plan, they'd be crazy not to buy our professional package to have that incredible branding. And I can tell you with the things that we're doing and your own branded social network, they're all going to join.